Good morning, it's Elaine with Elaine's Custom Cards. I have this card I'm going to make for you today. It's this one, and this is one in blue. I've got another red one all ready to go. This is what the envelope looks like. And let me tell you what stamp sets I used for this. Set this aside. This is our blue version made with Night of Navy, and I colored some of the this ribbon here. It's the gold, very vanilla ribbon. I just colored it with my blue Stampin' blends, my Night of Navy. And so let's get started on this card. Let's put this over here so you can see the two versions. I've already stamped everything, and I need to tell you what stamp sets I've been using here. This is Real Red cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is a small one that was probably 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. And then this is very vanilla. It is 5 1/4 by 4, and this is for the inside, and I've stamped it with Real Red. This is very vanilla, and it is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and I've embossed it with this embossing folder, which is the Tasteful Textile embossing folder. You see that? Anyway, you see what it does to the cardstock. And then I used the Toll Tidings DSP. I took a piece that had some people on it because I wanted it, because it says on the inside, friends and family are the truest gifts of Christmas. So this piece goes right here on the inside. So we will go ahead and glue that on there. And we'll do the inside, and then we'll do the outside. This piece is the same size as this piece, 4 1/4 or 5 1/4 by 4. And I'm using the red side. On this card, I used a piece of the gleaming paper. It's not exactly what it's called, but that's what I used. These DSPs are retiring, so get them while you can. And the stamp set I used for stamping was the Wrapped in Christmas. I used this sentiment and this sentiment. And then for the envelopes, right here, I used the Toll Christmas, and I used this image for the corner, and then I used this image right here. And then on the bottom, I took another piece of the striped DSP and put it on the bottom of this one. This is from the Toll Tidings again. I love this paper. This just is to give it a little bit of color. Just like that. Okay. Now your inside's done. Okay. Now let's work on the outside. Let's go ahead and put this together. This is from the Forever Gold laser cut paper. You get 3 of these, and thus I made 3 of these, making 3 of these cards. I used the Stitch Shapes framelits to, oops, I don't want glue on that. I want it on this side. We'll just let that dry. I'm going to put I want Stampin' Dimensionals on that side. It won't hurt anything to have glue there. So we're going to go ahead and glue that. Just like that in the center there. And for this cutout shape, well, I used the second to the smallest on this one. And on this is the Tasteful Labels dies. I use this one right here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and glue this to this. So you just kind of put it on there to where it's towards the top and centered inside your circle. So let's go ahead and glue that on there. Just like so. And I didn't really want it hanging over anywhere. So I'm just going to glue that there. Okay, I'll put this on here for the moment. And let's take some dimensionals and put on the back of this. That glue is going to dry nicely. I wanted this popped up. So I'll put Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of that. And we will pop it up right here. Right in the center of this circle. And it's very sticky, so get it straight the first time. It'll come off, but okay. There's that. Now, I have some ribbon, and this ribbon is the sheer ribbon, and it is real red ribbon, and I just tied it in a bow around one of the bottles that I have. Put a glue dot on the back, and of course I'm using glue dots from the paper pumpkins, and then I centered it right here. Let's see if I can get it centered. Right there. And then you can straighten your bow a little bit. Okay, and then I took a couple pieces of Scotch tape. I found that tape works really well to hold the ribbon down. So then we're just going to glue this to the front of our card. Okay. Let's see if I can get that ribbon a little straighter there. Okay. So that's as good as it's going to get. Now we're going to take it, glue it to the front of our card. It's going to be, I'll do one more video of Christmas cards, hopefully this week. Trying to use some of the retiring Designer Series paper. I don't know if it's still a bit available. I know they are having the closeout sale. So, if this is something you've been wanting, you'll get it now, because it'll be gone and there won't be any more. Okay, the last thing I did to this card was put some of these gold enamel dots on the front, just to add a little bit more sparkle. So let's do that. And I'm using the, not the largest, but the next to the largest of these. You can use whatever size you want. This is just the ones I used. And then I used a small one. So put one up here. And then a little one right there. And that's your card. This was a really simple card. Of course, I had a lot of the pieces already done, but it makes a really, really pretty card, and this is the blue version. So that's the card for today, and tomorrow we'll be working on this one. This is again using some of the Forever Gold laser cut paper, and then this is using the Heartwarming Hugs DSP. This is the Real Red Velvet paper and the Poinsettia Petals. And so I'll do a video next on this one so you can see how I made this card. And I have 3 different color versions of this one. So thank you for watching. Remember, the closeout is going on right now. So it's the year end. I have a host code, so if you order $50 or more, up to $149.99, you can use that host code and get some Stampin' rewards. I'm giving away some, let's see if I can find it here. Oh, the Rhinestone Basic Jewels. So that's the host reward this month. You have a blessed day. If you're interested in signing up as a demonstrator, I'd be happy to have you join my team. There's a little down arrow that takes you to my blog or to my online store. You can email me. You can sign up for the newsletter that I'm hoping to get started on again at the first of the year. I've been a little bit busy and haven't had time to really do a newsletter, so I'm hoping that's one of my New Year's resolutions, is to keep up on my newsletter. So have a blessed day and a Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.